Asian markets are mostly down. Asian stock markets are trading lower on Wednesday after a lack of news from Wall Street overnight as traders react negatively to the latest geopolitical tensions between the US and China. They are also hesitant to make significant moves due to lingering concerns about global economic growth amid rising interest rates. Asian markets closed mixed on Tuesday. Traders await the release of US Federal Reserve meeting minutes and monthly employment data later this week to get a glimpse of future interest rate hikes. The Australian stock market is down slightly on Wednesday, ceding some of the gains of the previous three sessions, with the benchmark S&P/ASX 200 index remaining just below the 7,300 level after Wall Street had no news overnight, with losses suffered by gold miners and financial stocks. The benchmark S&P/ASX 200 index loses 27.10 points or 0.37% to 7,251.90 after hitting a low of 7,259.80 earlier. The broader All Ordinaries index is down 28.00 points or 0.37% to 7,450.90. Australian stocks ended significantly higher on Tuesday. Among the major mining companies, Mineral Resources, Rio Tinto and Fortescue Metals each rose 0.10.5%, while BHP Group was down 0.2%. Shares in oil companies are mostly down. Woodside Energy is losing almost 1%, while Origin Energy and Santos are down 0.20.4% each. Beach Energy shares are up 0.5%. In technology, Afterpay, owner of Block and Zero, are down 0.20.5% each, while WiseTech Global loses more than 1%. Appen is up almost 1%, and Zip adds more than 1%. Among the big four banks, ANZ Banking and Commonwealth Bank are losing almost 1% each, while National Australia Bank and Westpac are down 0.5%. Among gold miners, Gold Road Resources is losing more than 1%, Newcrest Mining is down 0.5%, and Resolute Mining is down almost 1%, while Northern Star Resources is up 0.1% and Evolution Mining is gaining almost 1%. In economic news, the value of retail sales in Australia rose 0.7% seasonally adjusted in May, the Australian Bureau of Statistics said on Wednesday, at $35.524 billion. This was broadly in line with expectations after the figure was flat in April. On a year-on-year basis, sales were up 4.2%. Meanwhile, Australia's services sector continued to grow in June, albeit at a slower pace, as the latest Judo Bank survey showed on Wednesday, with the service sector PMI at 50.3. This was down from 52.1 in May, although it was still above the 50 line separating expansion from contraction. The survey also showed that the composite index fell to 50.1 in June, from 51.6 in May. In the foreign exchange market, the Australian dollar traded at $0.668 on Wednesday. Japan's stock market is down modestly on Wednesday, continuing losses from the previous session, with the Nikkei 225 index just above the 33,300 level after no signals were received on Wall Street overnight, with traders reacting to service sector activity data that showed the slowest growth in 4 months. The benchmark Nikkei 225 index closed the morning session at 33,303.00, down 119.52 points or 0.36% after hitting a low of 33,041.14 earlier. Japanese shares ended significantly lower on Tuesday. Market heavyweight SoftBank Group is down 0.1%, while Uniqlo operator Fast Retailing is losing more than 2%. Among car makers, Honda and Toyota are up 0.1% each. In the technology sector, Screen Holdings is up 0.2%, Advantest is gaining more than 2%, and Tokyo Electron is down 0.2%. In the banking sector, Sumitomo Mitsui Financial is gaining over 1%, Mitsubishi UFJ Financial is up 0.2%, and Mizuho Financial is adding almost 1%. Among major exporters, Canon is up 0.4%, Mitsubishi Electric is gaining over 1%. There are no other big losers. By contrast, Kawasaki Kaisen Kaisha is up 6.5%, Daiichi Sankyo is up more than 4%, and Daiichi Life and Renesas Electronics are up almost 4% each. Z Holdings is up more than 3%, while Nippon Yusen KK, Mitsui OSK Lines and Suzuki Motor are up nearly 3% each. In economic news, Japan's services sector continued to expand in June, albeit at a slower pace, as the latest Jibun Bank survey showed on Wednesday, with the service sector PMI at 54.0. This is below the record reading of 55.9 in May, although it remains above the 50 line separating expansion from contraction. The survey also showed that the composite index fell to 52.1 in June, from 54.3 in May. In the currency market, the US dollar trades in a range above 144 yen on Wednesday. In Asia, Hong Kong is down 1.2%, while New Zealand, China, Singapore, South Korea and Taiwan are down 0.10% each. Malaysia and Indonesia are up 0.1% and 0.2% respectively. Wall Street was closed on Tuesday for the Independence Day holiday. Stocks closed slightly higher on Monday. Major European markets moved lower. Britain's FTSE 100 index was down 0.1%, Germany's DAX fell 0.26%, and France's CAC 40 was down 0.23%.